had so many things going on with you. You got fact checked. That's the new single out that you work in.
Yes.
But you were a part of a group back in the day.
I was part of a few groups back in the day.
But the one in particular, you was dealing with Atlanta's royalty, so to speak. You know, the queen and king of the South, right?
Yes. The king and queen, Tip and Tiny Harris.
Yes,
I was about to say, I only know one king in the South. They ain't Tip. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, so you know that's why I had to throw that up in there. So I want to know where it all started. How did it all start?
Well, I actually knew one of my friends from high school, and her sister were working with Tiny back in the day, like right out of high school, and called me up and was like, yeah, she's trying to do a girl group. You should come audition. And I auditioned when she did Tiny and Toya, and it went from there. We ended up doing another group, French Kiss, and then the rest is history.
So that was the group with like Regine and her daughter?
Regine and them were in OMG Girls.
Okay.
There was the younger girls, and we were the older girls. The OMG was like Sonique and all of them. They were like our little sisters.
Okay.
They grown now, child. They ain't little no more, but then they were.
Okay, so what happened with that?
Well, I think speaking from my own experience, I don't want to speak on anyone else's. I just think we weren't mature enough or ready yet. I think all of us had to do some growing. Because being in a group, you're dealing with multiple personalities.
Somebody was stealing your lashes and shit and your shoes. That's what was happening. Who fucked whose man?
Nobody did that.
Whoa.
There was none of that in there.
Because that's why I want to leave the fucking group. This bitch wearing my lashes.
Lord.
Who does that?
You know, I think maybe some egos got in the way, but I think we've all grown and learned from that. All of us are in a good place to where I still talk to the girls that were in my group. We're moms. Mm-hmm. You know, we've all grown and learned from that. So I'm grateful for that experience because I might not be here had that not happened.
Yeah.
So, shout out to French Kiss.
Yeah, French. So I see that she still supports you to this day. So do you ever keep in contact with her and see if you could do things like maybe form another group or even work on your solo project?
I think she's been more focused on like her career. She's been doing a lot of performances like with Escape 3 and things like that. So for me personally, I just wanted to get out there on my own. I didn't want to. I've written on enough coattails, you know. So I want people to see that I'm out here grinding, I'm out here working, and it's not because I'm riding on the coattail of someone else. Although I'm grateful for everything that she's done for me, but I'd rather her see me working and grinding, and then her be like, "Oh shit, Key. All right, so what else? What's next?" You know what I'm saying? And I know she sees it. But she was a great mentor for me and still is a great mentor to me. So, and she's a good spades partner, FYI. Just so you know.
She know how to play spades?
Oh, we don't play about spades. No, we
or
don't
do
play
she
that.
be cheating?
No, she don't cheat.
No reneging?
No reneging. We don't do that shit. You need to.
I might have to take her up on that.
Yeah,
we need to do a spades tournament because I'm mean in spades too.
We can do it. It ain't nothing. Give me a shot of Hennessy and some cards. We good.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
But let's go even further back than that. How did you even come about even meeting Tiny? How did that whole thing started?
Well, before I even met Tiny, I had done a girl group before, and Derek Blanks, he's a big photographer in Atlanta. He's known for like his alter ego photo shoots. He was a friend of my mom's and had did her wedding and things like that, but I performed at the wedding, and he was working with April Love, who's big in PR in Atlanta, and she was looking for a girl to be in a group, and that's what happened with that. It was like an audition at the wedding, and then I went and met them, and that was my first intro into that industry or that light in Atlanta. And from then, after that was over, then I was introduced to Tiny, and it went from there.
Okay. So I see, checking out your Instagram, I see that you started performing again, I think around last year, October.
Yeah.
So what was the hiatus all about? What made you stop, and what was you doing during that time?
Well, initially, like I said, I've done a lot of groups. So I think when French Kiss broke up, I was really depressed. Like, okay, it's been 4 girl groups. This shit ain't happening. Like, let me just say fuck it. And when I got pregnant with my son and I had him, it was just like, I can't really tell him to pursue his dreams and go after what he wants to go after if I'm not still pursuing mine.
I know that's
I can't stop doing shit because I had a child or because the group broke up, and I'm sad because of it. I've had a long enough hiatus to where it's like, okay, get shit done now. Like, you see my son is outside, like, he with me. I'm a mom first, but I want him to see that. Like, even if, God forbid, it doesn't go where I want it to go, he see, like, my mom tried and she pushed and worked her ass off to get to where she was. So I know I can do it.
No, and I totally understand because I'm a mom too. Everybody knows or should know that I'm a mother of 4 boys.